I think she is Dutch, so I'll take that. And then,
Okay.
I mean, improving very fast is just perspective, really, isn't it? So, okay, but looks like we're in.
I can confirm that she is Dutch. And yeah, what I meant by improving very fast is I believe she's been playing for just a couple months.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Wool, scary start. And I think some of that playstyle I was talking about, ECS being very sort of aggressive in your face, really coming into play here.
She's not going to be patient, even to the beginners.
No, yeah. So yeah, quick dash dance there, and ECS's punish game has also been very good in my experience. Like quite read heavy, but also just very fast off the mark, which has really played into her favor. CureyCollie looking for something like a float cancel back air into down smash. Doesn't quite connect it, but putting a little bit of hurt on ECS. One of the difficult things about this matchup can be if you don't have that. Oof. I was just about to say, if you don't have that big punish game, it can be hard to rack up percent, and then immediately a quick down smash, getting ECS almost into kill percent now, but Falcon, very heavy character, means you can need to get him sometimes close to 200 to get a kill on him. Yeah, ECS finds the up air, and then that should be an edge guard there. No resources left for Collie. When it comes to the edge guarding in this matchup, Peach has a lot of options, but when you kind of run through your resources, you end up getting those options narrowed down very significantly. So those resources are about being your float, your double jump, and then finally your up B. Up B kind of being your last lease on life. So you've seen a couple times here, Collie being off stage, only managing to have the up B, and that's been not enough to get back to the stage. So really need to manage those resources.
She seems scared to go to the edge as well. Like she's running around, but she's not gonna take the edge, which she's not the only one here.
Yeah, no, totally get that. Which is, I think, not playing too much into her favor. I understand why she's going for it, but I think in this matchup, Falcon does have the tendency to live to a really high percent unless you can force like an edge guard situation by getting into that ledge, getting something like a back air, and then repeat that in edge hog. So yeah, but no, ECS is putting a lot of pain on now. She's been a real big fan of that side B, I've got to say, but is generally making it work.
Somehow.
Yeah. Down air to down air, up air, and then... Okay, ECS go for a little bit of effect, I would say.
Got a bit too confident there.
Yeah, so... I think in that last little interaction of the game there, we've seen kind of like one of the sort of, I would say, key differentiators between these two players' play styles. And one of those, and I would say as well, confidence level is that I think ECS is much more able to recognize a situation where her opponent is in lag and then realize, okay, my opponent can't do anything for the next, however many frames, and use that opportunity to go and get a grab, get a punish, get a stomp, and lead that into a combo. Whereas I feel like Collie, there's been a couple of times when ECS has been in cooldown from a move and hasn't been able to act, but she hasn't recognized that situation quick enough to be able to get in there. So I think just more familiarity of those situations, understanding when your opponent has made themselves vulnerable, and then using that moment to capitalize as soon as you can would be like a great step in the right direction for her. But as a brand new player, or very recently new player, really good performance there. Really good use of the float and the float cancel back air. So yeah, I'd love to see some more of that, and maybe she can make a little adaptation in game 2.
Absolutely. And what I've seen as well is that CureyCollie is nicknamed the roommate, and I'm really curious to know whose roommate she is. She calls herself the roommate on Smash GG.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Oh, she's Happy Meals' roommate. Okay.
Meals?
That's cool. Happy Meals.
Oh, okay, Happy Meals. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Well,
all right.
Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, with the stage coming up here, okay, there'll be one ban, but in this matchup, you have a couple of pretty decent stages as Peach, or at least traditionally considered good stages as Peach. So you have Final Destination, where you can potentially train grab if you know how to do that, but then as well you have Dreamland and you have Fountain of Dreams. Both good for different reasons, I would say. Dreamland, you can live to a really high percent. You have space movable turnips and things like that. And then Fountain of Dreams is much smaller, but the kind of nature of the low platforms can pay out really beneficially for you with your down smash. And it can be quite difficult for Falcon to move around on that stage, especially if they're not familiar with it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I would imagine an FD ban and then something like Fountain of Dreams being the pick. But it's definitely one of the ones that comes down to player preference in this matchup.
Sure.
Looks like they're just thinking about it because I don't see a game 2 yet.
Yeah, me neither. But then it's been breaking down a few times. So Collie also designed the Dutch PR poster.
Ooh.
The latest one, I would assume.
Nice.
That's really cool.
You know,
the people are involved in the community and not just playing.
I was just going to say that the women in the community do so much. You know, I've played almost every woman in the community. Not that you have to. You know, you can just play if you want to. But almost every woman that I've met in the community does something. Makes merch. You know, is an artist or is a TO more often than not.
Everyone's a TO for some reason.
Yeah, got two jaded TOs sitting here. Like, so we are in, and FOD is the pick. Jestradamus strikes once again. So yeah, ECS going to be just trying to look for the same things, trying not to get caught out too much on the platform, keep the sort of grounded dash dance game, which you know you still can do on the stage, and not mess with Peach on the platforms. Ooh, yeah, ECS found kick, just getting through the stage. Unconventional move choice, but working out. And then yeah, I think Collie a little bit anxious there, sees the ECS was just sort of sitting there crouching on the ground and sort of don't want to say panic
air dodge. Where to come back.
Yeah, exactly. Felt put in a corner and ended up putting that air dodge out, and that gave ECS the opportunity to get that kill. Yeah, ECS really patient, like absolute sort of bait style there, just waiting, doing those double jumps in place, waiting for Collie to try and approach in with the down smash. I think ECS is recognizing that even though she's up, like the times where she is getting beaten out is where she's tried to force her way in, getting hit by something like crouch cancel or a down smash. So it's adapting her playstyle a little bit to be a bit more reactive. Ooh, it looks like Collie uncrouch cancelled just at the wrong moment there, and I think she has no jump. Yeah, there you go. That's those resources I'm talking about. If you use your double jump too early as Peach, it can be really punishing. So ECS looking like we might see a. I was going to say a 4-stock. Oh, maybe still has opportunity. Yeah. Oh, Falcon's so heavy. Still living. Yeah. Oh, and there you go.
Okay, finally. There you go. Not a 4-stock. Not today.
Oh, and ECS gets given by the turnip. Over eager. You can see like the narrative in her head. She was like, okay, I'm basically about to win. I'll just go in. I'll just jump off and try and knee, and then gets punished for it really big time.
Surprise!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Still a comfortable position for ECS. No question about it. But oh, good use the up B there from Collie. Amazing trade. Yeah, she used that up B and it traded with Captain Falcon's Stomp, I think it was. So. There you go, and ECS takes it. Probably the expected result, but really good performance still from.
Definitely expected, and you probably wouldn't expect Collie to have done so well against someone as strong as ECS.